That guy on chat and Bunny, hello. Hi, guys. How we doing today? I got to sleep in today. You were the first. How are you doing today? How we all doing? Are you guys ready to eat? I'm ready to eat. I'm actually not ready to eat. I'm not super hungry right yet. But it's like 8. It's almost what time is it? It's 8:45 in the morning here. I figured that was you that first guy on chat because I'm just going to call you first guy that guy on chat. Sorry. I said first guy. That guy on chat. I'm just going to call you that guy. Because I just had a suspicious feeling it was you. Because you do have a tendency to be first. Oh, well, hello there, Jai. How are you this morning? Guys, I'm feeling nice and refreshed. I actually slept. I didn't really sleep that great through the night again, but I did sleep this morning. I got to sleep in this morning. So there's that. In so much pain. Why? I do want to believe that you also need my stream. But Gabster, how are you doing this morning? Why are you in pain? No pain allowed. Guys, I'm really excited for today's menu. Lenovo, could you... I know, I have the most weird sneeze. We're gonna hope that my stream makes it through the whole time because um it needs an update and it's being really slow. So you hurt your toes. Oh no. Well, I hope that you feel better. Thank you. Yes, because of President's Day, I get to sleep in. PK does not. He's at work right now. Usually PK works from home, but today he had to go into work, which kind of worked out great for us because I can stream as loud as I fucking want. Yeah, fucking baby, let's go. Did you guys see my pop right at the pop? That scared me. I literally popped right when it said pop. You can't get down to... Oh no, maybe you need to sleep near the bathroom. That's happened to me before. I'm actually... Okay, guys. So I am not really in the best health condition right now. I'm doing fine. I can still do things, but I pulled a muscle in my upper back area. I'm not supposed to be lifting things and such. I can't work out. I did it doing fucking Pilates. Me trying to be fucking healthy, and I did it during Pilates. Like, what is this bullshit? But, guys, we got a kind of an easy menu. I'm actually really kind of stoked for today's menu. Did you guys all have a good weekend? I don't think these... Do these need to be freezed at, like, all times? All right. So we got these hash browns. I know it seems weird, but this is what we're making. I'm just going to take out... How many bowls do I have, actually? I'm going to take out 3 because we'll meal prep 3 of these. Actually, this one is gross, so I'm going to take that off. They only Did anybody do anything fun this weekend? Here we go. This is the one I want. Okay, we smell good. Yeah. It was a weekend. I have been literally doing like not like we do a lot during the week, and I don't want to say we don't do a whole lot because we do still do a lot, but like we haven't done quite as much physical activity on the weekends that we're used to. Once it starts to get really warm here, we'll start to pull out the bikes. We will, so we'll go biking. We'll go hiking more. We're getting towards mud season. And winter is typically my favorite season to go hiking. But we didn't have much of a winter. So we had maybe 2.5 weekends that were good for hiking. And I got out one of those weekends. So I did hike in one of those weekends. But the rest of them we've basically been in mud season. So it's basically been like our winter this year has been mud season. And for that, I don't really like to hike in the mud season. I've come to the conclusion that I have experienced enough hiking in my life. Why does that? I have come to the conclusion that I have experienced enough hiking that I don't care to do it when it's mud season. We're going to do other things. And I don't want to say we're not active because PK and I, we literally walk everywhere. And I kid you not, we walk everywhere. So, like, this weekend, despite my neck being, like, a bitch, I guess we'll use a reusable one. I don't think this one's big enough, though. Are any of these? I think these are all the same size, so never mind. So, well, I guess this is a gallon size. Hi, Miss Bean. What are you doing, sleepyhead? She was sleeping with Mimi in my bedroom. Can you say hello? Oh, Jesus Christ. I know, adventures. I want to go on adventures. So once it starts getting, this is like way too big of a fucking bag for this, but that's okay. Actually, I need to read the... Is there not a microwave? For best results, cook frozen to a light color. Do not overcook. Excuse me. I don't know, like, how to make these. Okay. I guess I need to put them in the oven. I can't microwave them. So, I'm going to do a week's worth then. Sorry, guys. I will catch up on chat, maybe, if I can scroll. Oh, God. Okay. I scrolled and then it went all the way back to the top. So, okay, here we go. Well, Gabster, I hope you feel better. Yeah, the weekends go by too fast. Tried to go out, left the house. Plans failed, yada, yada, yada. It hit 50 degrees Celsius today? My God. That's insane. All right. Well, I hope you do feel better, Gabster, because that's not fun. It's never fun to be, like, in pain. Crippling pain. Yes, I hope you do feel better. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on over here. So what I'm going to do is I guess I am going to put these in the oven. We're going to bake these at 425 degrees. Not like I think it matter. I don't know. Whatever. They're just potatoes, but... Okay, so we're going to do probably like this whole thing. Because we've got... Well, PK already had his breakfast this morning, so Monday, Tuesday. Wait. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm just need 2 more. We'll just do the whole thing because that's what we got. I had to go blow my nose too. Like, the fuck? So I guess I didn't need this bag. What a pointless waste of this bag. Okay, that's okay. Alright, alright, alright. I'm just gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back, guys. I'm not even gonna put you on a BRB, okay? You want food? Get yourself some food, girl. Go get your food. Alright, hopefully it'll be better. I'm gonna take my med too. Before I forgot. Okay. I'm gonna keep this over here until that preheats. We'll bake that in the oven. We're going to put these in these containers. So what I'm gonna make for the other portion of the breakfast is we're gonna do some veggies. We're gonna do some veggies. I'm gonna do some peppers. We're gonna be cutting up a lot of onions and stuff. Let's see what other veggies I have. We could do spinach. Yeah, we'll do some spinach. So I'm gonna cook up all of the spinach with the eggs that we're gonna be cooking up. So basically these are just like egg bowls, is what I call them. I posted a video, but I used to eat these all the time. Minus the hash brown. I didn't like potatoes. I mean, I'm still not the biggest fan of potatoes, but I don't mind them. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some scrambled eggs. We're gonna do some cooked veggies. And yeah, we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna do some onions, some pepper. We're gonna need onions and peppers for our other dish that we're making today too, so we'll cut up a little bit extra. Okay, so this one's like not the best looking, but that's okay. We'll just cut off the bad parts. Thank you for the lurk. For some reason I thought I was muted. I get it. If you guys gotta do stuff, I don't feel bad. And gave my good cane. Oh no! Well, at least you still have a walking stick. Alright, let's give these a good rinse. So yeah, we're kind of starting off easy. I felt like I didn't really want too complicated of dishes this month. Or this week, I should say. Oh, there's a beautiful little cardinal outside. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like the perfect amount of red and black. So, yeah, let's just dice these up. And I'm going to get the pot going with a little bit of olive oil. This is where we're going to cook our veggies. I'm not going to turn it on quite yet because I don't want the oil to burn. But, yeah. And nothing too crazy with this. Again, you can meal prep this any point in time. And, like, it's just literally the easiest fucking recipe. So, basically, you can do whatever you want. You could do broccoli if you want. You can do... What else goes good with, like... Really, you can do any type of vegetable that goes good with eggs. I can't even think about what goes good with eggs. Lead bands, no, you're the one. We saw these guys. A couple years ago, actually. PKs are really big, like, into music, so we do go see a lot of music. I don't really, care to, like, go and see anybody in particular. I just like to listen to live music. So, I just go whenever he wants to go. Even if it's somebody, like, I wouldn't think that I would want to listen to, I still go and watch them because sometimes, you know, it's like, they just put on entertaining shows. And personally, that to me, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of artists that are boring and just sit up there and just sing. But, like, there are some that are, like, jumping around, having a good time, engaging their audience, you know, the important stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this red onion, or onion. We're going to do the red pepper and the green, or and the yellow pepper. I'm getting like all my things mixed up. For, in there for like the breakfast. We're going to do the whole thing of spinach I have. Gotta cut off that one spot. It's nasty looking. So... just gonna cut off that spot. Don't need it. We're gonna eat a lot of peaches. Got a little alternative mix going on today. Can you guys hear it okay? I know that some of you guys are working. I get it. You may just be jiving to the music. That works for me. Town. Another 45 minutes? Hell yeah, let's fucking go. How has work been? But guys, I have some wild stories for you to tell you guys about this. Oh! PK! We like that booty. Listen, we like it. It's not a bad thing when it's quiet at work, huh? How's work going, PK? I know you're working, so I get it if you can't. Can't chittity chat chat. But we will still do our question. How many months has it been? 41 fucking months. Holy shit. I've been streaming this long. Some days I'm like, I just started streaming. I guess we did in the grand scheme of life. We'll do a question. Did you want a specific color? Just for me. PK may not even have volume on just because he's working. He's actually in the office today, so if there's other people there, he's not gonna put my thing up. He's not gonna be able to hear me. Alright, so guys, we're gonna turn on the heat here in just a second. Just gonna do that now. Turn on the heat. I'm gonna turn on a medium-high heat. And we're gonna pop these in there, these puppies on in there once that gets a little bit warmer. We're gonna cut up an onion too. And of course we're gonna season our stuff, guys, because don't be gross. Season your shit. Of course Gabster was here, but then she like had to go on a lurk right as we got a sub in. Guys, it has been... So, yes, like I was saying, like over the weekend, we haven't done like a lot of hiking or anything, but that's because we really haven't had like the best weather. But, we still walk around like everywhere. We go out and we walk around our town and go out to eat and everything, which is fun. Alright, let's cut this. But this weekend we had a little bit of a mishap, but I kind of want to wait till there's more people to tell, like, that not, like, a lot of people are lurking. Because, honestly, I need somebody to have a kick out of this. As much as I did. I didn't really get a kick out of it. It was really scary. It was a very scary moment for me and PK. In which I will say... If you're somebody that likes to go to, like, the bar, especially if you're, like, a female, young, anything like that, please, 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 do not ever go alone. Carry weapons. I was not alone. I had my husband. Obviously, me and PK don't really do things without each other. And if I'm going out, I'm never going out alone. Like, I have met friends at bars and stuff before, like, alone. But that's, like, trusted bars that, like, I know the bartender or, like, something like that. Okay, you're back! Perfect! I was waiting for you to, possibly be here. We're gonna play, our trivia game. PK resub. Woohoo! Go PK! He's at work, though, so he's lurking. He can't really hear me. So I figured somebody would play, right? We're gonna give him the color red. We'll do a sports one today. Alright, guy. Welshman Mark Williams won a snooker tournament, and as he promised, his press conference wearing what? So what did Welshman Mark Williams wear at the snooker tournament? I keep thinking that's hooker tournament, but that's okay. Hello, Rusty. How are you? Good morning. Are you working today? Did he wear an oversized sombrero, B, nothing, C, a dress, or D, a Speedo? You thought Snickers when I said snooker? I thought of hooker. Welshman Mark Williams won a snooker tournament, and as he promised, what did he wear to that press conference? Did he wear A, a sombrero, B, nothing, C, a dress, or D, a Speedo? Oh, really, Rusty? You know what, Rusty? I guess I've never really gotten into the nitty-gritty of asking you what the fuck it is that you do for work. Oh my god! What is that? That is a cousin! How are you? Hi, friends. Hi there. Well, hello. Oh, come on in. Hi, guys. My name is Kaychick. I'm a healthy food streamer, and on Sundays we do crafts. This Sunday we didn't. Are you fucking kidding me? 2 in a row? Top! What is that? That's me just having a heart attack. BRB. Hi, guys. Hi, cousin. Hi, Top. Okay, I have to give you guys shout outs because my husband is I don't have any mods in here because all of my mods are working. Literally, well, actually, Jai is not. Hi, guys. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna shout y'all out, okay? Oops. Out. Kazan. How was your guys' streams? I know that Kazan was, I'll have to do a regular shout out for you, Tom, for right now. What were you guys doing? Were you playing, you know, so they don't have to work? So I know that Kazan was playing The Sims. Tom, were you playing Pew Pew Fortnite? Also, guys, for both those raids that just came in here, hi, my name is Kaychick. I'm a healthy food streamer, but we also do, which I gotta get my shit in here. We also do crafts on Sundays. I'm making a breakfast right now, but we're doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're meal prepping for all of the week. But how was your guys' streams? Let me kind of take a peek and see what's going on. We're also playing a game, so you guys can play the game with us. How are you guys doing? This is so wholesome. Oh my gosh, you're so wholesome. Let me just finish cutting up this onion. I'm gonna reread the question that we had. For anybody that doesn't know, anytime we get a resub, gifted sub, or you decide to graciously sub yourself for the very first time, we play a trivia card game. And yeah, that's what we're doing. And if we get a hype train, what do we do? Oh, we pick a card per level. Sorry, I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Like, you guys know. All right, so I'm just gonna pop in my veggies here so they can start cooking, and then I will reread that card to you guys. I know that Gabster already picked her question. And also, Rusty, I apologize. I did not see your message if you told me what it is that you do. But I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Did everybody have a good weekend? This is like all not working out for me. It's not going in fast enough. Why aren't my eyes watering? So I have a trick, Miss Nugget. I have a trick on how to make it so that your eyes don't water. One, it's about how you cut your onion. And the type of onion. Onion. I said... saved by the raids. Oh, Rusty doesn't want to tell me. Rusty, something tells me you do a little bit of an extracurricular activity for a little job there. That includes the streets. Cousin, what were you doing on The Sims today? Oh, it was an onion. I told the chat it was a mushroom. Oh, that's okay. I do like mushrooms. Mushrooms would be good in this as well. Now you have 3 Kaychick tabs. Poor Jai. I know. Jai is working. He's not even working. He's probably getting ready for bed. I mean, she was killing all her Sims? Wait, what am I saying? Tell your trick, Kaychick? What's my trick? Oh my god. No, I don't. I feel under pressure. Under pressure. All right, let's do our card, though. Tell me what my trick is, Gabster. Oh, my onion trick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So what you should do is you should put a wet paper towel down or like a wet washcloth next to you while you cut onions so that it soaks up the moisture in the air. There you go. That's your onion trick. Sorry. I'm like way too ADHD for this shit. Let's also open this so I'm not like blinding in the background. I grab money where I can, when I can. Lady crushes it for the both of us, and I had to settle out of a job. Oh, well, you know what? Hey, Rusty, I'm just going to pretend that you do stuff on the street. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But hey, you know what? No judgment here. Are you kidding me? Good for you. We were playing 100 Stolen Babies in the crowd control, and chat was killing my Sims. Sure, blame it on the chat. I totally believe that. Or use the sharp knife. Yeah, we'll use the sharp knife too. That would help. Hell yeah! Yeah, Rusty. I wish I could get a pension. That's never gonna happen. I'm gonna have to work till I'm dead. So guys, Welshman Mark Williams won a snooker tournament. Snooker, okay? I thought it said hooker, but it's snooker. And, as promised, he did what? What did he wear to this conference? A, an oversized sombrero. B, nothing. C, a dress. Or D, a Speedo. What did he wear? What's not true? You calling me a liar? Probably. But, oh my god, since all of you guys are here, I can tell you guys a story that happened to me this weekend. Me and PK this weekend. Gabster's going with A. Tomp is going with a dress. Kazan's going to say a Speedo. So guys, while you guys are answering this, I'm going to tell you a crazy fucking story that happened to me and PK. Like, you guys are going to be baffled. Also, Tom, did you tell me you were playing Fortnite? I'm sorry if I asked you 1,000 fucking times. I woke up and got right on. So, I have today off for once in my life. But I don't know why. A hooker tournament? Yeah. I would have rather been to a hooker tournament this weekend than what happened. So we decided to go to a new bar across town. It's kind of in like the bad part of town. Not gonna lie. It is our bad part of town. Which we don't really have that many bad parts of town. But I digress. Anyway, we decided to go there because one of our favorite bands that plays locally was playing there. So we're like, fuck yeah, let's go watch them. Even though I was kind of like, I don't really like the vibes over there, but let's just do it. Like, we'll be fine. PK, we're obviously the youngest people that have ever walked into this bar. Mind you, me and PK are in our 30s. So whatever, it's fine. I'm like, whatever. I can get down with an old crowd. Like, I am basically grandma. Okay? I am basically grandma. So anyway, we get our drinks. We're like, okay, we'll open a tab because we'll be here for a while. We're going to watch the band. The band hasn't even started yet. Fine. Open tabs. Cool. Great. I know what you're probably thinking. Something happened maybe with my tab. No, wrong. So this guy comes up and he's like, they asked us for our ID, which made me feel great because obviously I have not been ID'd in a while because one, we go to bars that we know the bartenders at, and two, we don't look 21 anymore. Yeah, you're playing Fortnite first and then some, oh, I don't know what that is. So, the answer to this card to you guys as a, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to, pin that. I don't know what I did. I apologize. Unpin. I basically walked into a ghetto retirement home, if we're going to call it a retirement home. Also, the answer was he wore nothing. He wore nothing. So basically it was a hooker tournament. Okay, back to my story. So, I'm building this up because that way you guys can get the view of what this bar was like. Some guy comes near us and he does look a little bit younger, like in his 40s, where everybody else looks like in their 65 and older. And he goes, yeah, well, when you're 12, this is what he said to us. He said, yeah, well, when you look 12, of course they're going to ID you, which, like, thank you, sir. Like, sure, I'll take that. I'm taking that as a fucking compliment. Fine. So then we decided to sit down, whatever. There wasn't really a lot of places to sit, and this guy was kind of sitting in the middle, so, like, it was hard to avoid where he would be sitting. We kind of got the ick. Like, we got an ick from him. So, like, pool and billiards. Yeah, kind of, except for there was nothing in this bar. So then, hi, Lynn. So then, I'm getting to the good part of the story, guys. So, Lynn, you're coming just at the right time. So, basically, we sit down, we get our drinks, and that guy that said that, yeah, we're 12, he had said something else to PK, like, when we were sitting down, and PK just ignored him. And then he comes over with something in his hand, and he's like, hey, do you want beer salts in your beer? And continues to almost pour something in PK's drink. So let me repeat that. So PK was sitting, I was sitting in the corner because I was like, I don't want to be near anybody. PK is sitting on the outer edge, like protecting me almost. I'm just going to turn these and cook these for another like 2 minutes. So the guy comes over and was like, hey, do you want beer salts in your beer? And continues to almost pour said whatever drug it is in that into PK's beer and was about to pour it in mine too. Yeah. So needless to say, he didn't get it in there because PK swatted his hand and was like, no. And I said, no, thank you. Get away. Luckily, one of the old people that was sitting at his table had like come over and was like, hey, like leave them alone. Like they obviously are not interested in whatever the fuck you're doing. And yeah, so I put way too much in this pan, but that's fine. So yeah, I almost got, we collectively, we almost got drugged at some random new fucking bar. Now, granted, we were like, okay, well, let's just chug these beers and get the fuck out of here. So I was like, yeah, you're right. Let's like chug these beers and dip. So we like chugged. And like some other old dude walked up to their table that like had just walked in, and he was like basically displaying like in his coat, like I kid you not. This is like a scene out of a ghetto ass movie. He had a jacket, like a big jacket on. He opened his jacket and there is drugs in his jacket. Where the fuck am I? I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I ran out of that bar. As soon as that happened, I chugged and we're like, we're closing our tab. Get us out of here. And like, we dipped. Craziest thing that ever has happened to me in a long time. I've been almost drugged before, so like, not the first time, but I don't know what beer salts are. Where was this and when was this? This was this Saturday in my hometown. So we actually went to another side of the town, which is the bad side of town, but purposely because we wanted to see a band we really like. Was a bad idea. Yeah, so beer salts is a delicious citrus flavored salt inspired by the Latino tradition. I don't think that's what that was, though. Gabster, I really think they were roofies. I genuinely do. Like, I don't think that it was just something innocent. I really think it was something bad. Yeah. Wait, is this an activity that you do on the side? I know, right? Well, we do like to go to the bar. So we're like, okay, we can't end on this negative experience. I was like, we literally cannot end on this negative experience. So we went to a well-known bar in our town that we are friends with the bartender. And we're like, let's go play darts and get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I was Googling it and there are really something that is called beer salts, but that could have been something else. But why PK first? Probably because PK1 was sitting on the outside. And if you drug my husband first, you can take advantage of me. You know? Not to mention, 3 weeks ago, somebody got shot down on that street specifically, which has been the only shooting since we've lived here. Like, because of a bar argument. Bath salts are drugs. Yes, bath salts are drugs. So, yeah, like, honestly, I definitely don't think it was anything innocent going on. We were almost drugged. I'm going to, even if that was, like, not what was happening, I'm going to believe that we were almost drugged this weekend. So, yeah. There's that. I'm going to turn that oven off really quick. We're going to put more stuff in the oven today, but... So that was what happened today, or Saturday. We did, it still was a good night. We got our Mexican food that we like. We got a dessert. Well, I got a tea. PK got dessert. At a coffee shop that we liked before it closed. We witnessed a car accident when we were sitting down and I was drinking my tea and PK was eating. So I feel like that should have been a good sign of what was to come. So there was also a car accident. Okay, same thing, same day. Like, my life should be a TV series. So anyway, there was a car accident right in front of the coffee shop. And we had literally just walked in that crosswalk where somebody rear-ended somebody. If somebody was in that crosswalk, they would have gotten hit pretty badly too. And I promise we don't live in a bad town. It sounds like we live in a bad town. We really don't. Eventful weekend. Yeah, seriously, it really was. So yeah, that's what happened this weekend. So yeah, it was fun, but follow me guys. I'm pretty cool. Just kidding. I have fun stories for you. Never go back to that. Yeah, we're never going back to that side of town again. And not even just the bar. We're just not going to that side of town. Just kidding. A cool factory that we go to all the time is over there. So we will be going back, but... Yeah, Gabster needs to be put in bubble wrap. And I apparently need to join her. So yeah, that's what happened. These are pretty good. So I was going to meal prep where I put like them in their own containers. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate them out into containers here like this. I think I only need... No, I need 3. so that when we go to do breakfast, we just take a... I'm actually going to eat one today, though, because I am hungry. So yeah, guys, if you ever come to visit me, please ask to not go to the drug bar. That's what I'm calling it from now on. No, you're not having any. Alright, I'm just gonna put these in the fridge really quick. Okay. Your roommate said the same thing. You gotta bring me over there so I can make some extra cash. I need to run and pick up the kids from parents. Okay, but Kazin, thank you so much for bringing your friends over. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Kisses. I have to get into your stream more. I'm just not really a morning person all that well. But yeah, guys, thank you for being here. I understand if y'all gotta like raid and run, or if you guys are a part of the raids and you're getting tired. I get it. I get it. Okay, I'm gonna put these. Oh wait, before I finish up these, I am going to add in my spinach. My spinach has already been washed. I watched it when I got it. Ew, that one doesn't look yummy. Okay. And we're just gonna let that reduce down into this. So basically what I'm gonna do for, this is my meal prep. So when I go to make it, which we'll make one, we're gonna put some, we're gonna add a hash brown to the bottom of my thing. And then we'll add some veggies on top of that. And then we're gonna add some eggs and some cheese, and we're just gonna kind of crush it all up together. And that's what we're doing for meal prep for breakfast. Okay, that's okay, Lynn. If you have today off, which I'm very surprised that you were here today because I thought you would be working, but if you are working, or if you have it off and you're doing stuff, totally understand. All right, we're gonna keep this sheet tray out. I'm gonna cut up some more peppers and onions because we're going to need it for our dinner. She's low, she's in my head. Okay. So we're gonna cut up this pepper. Sodium! The kitchen reminds me of an old country. Yes, I know, right? We have a this wallpaper. I actually genuinely really love my kitchen walls, but this is eventually going to go. So my plan is to rip off the wallpaper. I know, so sad. Rip off the wallpaper, paint this. We have been so busy with our actual lives that it's impossible to get all my kitchen remodeling done that I want to get done. Because I feel like every time I go to do it, something else in my house needs work. So, you know how it goes. But eventually, my plan is to peel off the wallpaper. I want to paint the lower part, maybe a little bit of a different, darker color. Maybe we won't do dark. Maybe we'll keep it light. And then I do also want to paint the rest of my walls the same color, but I do want to have contrasting colors from the base to the top where the wallpaper is. Oh, you get all the holidays. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, that's okay, Lynn. You know what? Sometimes it's really good to take time away from the internet. Especially since the internet can be a little cray-cray. Not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna give these a little rough chop. I actually was a little low-key, a little nervous because I was like, I haven't seen Lynn on a while. And then I went to your Discord and I was like, okay, you know what? It's okay. That's right. So we're gonna do some more peppers and onions. Now we're not doing peppers and onions and whatever it's called, sausages or anything like that, but we're actually gonna be putting it in mac and cheese. And before you guys think I'm fucking crazy, we gotta add veggies to our dinner somehow. So this is how we're adding them. Stretchy Big Skin, hello, how are you? Welcome on in. But yeah, did you guys have a good time at Thompson and Kazin's? I feel like it's like parents dropped their kids off to me, you know? That's always how I feel when like somebody raids somebody. I'm like, mom and dad are dropping us off at Auntie's house. Is that weird? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Do you keeping it cold in your kitchen? I'm not. Actually, I'm dying of heat right now, but you know. Okay, yes. We got a little bit crispy on the bottom there, and that's a-okay because I love the crispy like onions and peppers, so. All right, we're just gonna give that a little mixy mix. All right. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of this to my dish here. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Perfect. And I'm gonna put the rest in this thing. I know, I have a giant oversized sweater on. I don't turn on the heat in the kitchen during the winter. Well, it's on a very low heat because I cook. All right, we're gonna keep all that delicious, yummy brownness in the pan while I cook my eggs in here. Okay. How did you set up your camera for stream for cooking? So I have 2 cameras. I'll actually show you the other camera because usually I change it and it's always on this, but I didn't. You have a great day, Lynn, and take care of yourself, my love. So how I set this up is I have a camera so I have a like kitchen cabinet here, and on the top of my kitchen cabinet is this view, and then I have a sometimes I use a what's the word I'm looking for, a tripod, but I haven't been using my tripod because I have a little thing that can clasp onto my countertop here and it holds my camera, so that's what I use. All right, now we need to add our egg. So I'm actually gonna do all of these eggs, and I'm just gonna give it a mix in this. I don't usually do this, but this is what we're doing. So yeah. Yes, and I use a laptop to stream. All right, I shouldn't have done this because it's too hot in this, but whatever. I want scrambled eggs. I don't want... Let's just turn off the heat here for a second. These are gonna look really gross, but they're gonna taste fine. My internet connection is great. That's good that you think so, because I've already had some internet issues this morning, which is fine. My nose is also running. Noi! So PK is not in the cupboard filming. Sadly, no. And he's actually working today, guys. He's working like at his office. He's not even just like... So everything seems smooth. Okay, I'm really happy for that because I don't want that to change. I don't know what that means. What my ping is? I'm not very technologically advanced here, guys. I know how to do a lot of stuff with my technology, but I don't know the lingo. Alright, so we're doing ghetto scrambled eggs, where I don't scramble them beforehand. I scramble them in the pan. And I've got all that crispy goodness, which I'm mixing up on in there. If you don't like that, clean your pan. But I do, so... But yeah, I'm really happy that it's going smooth and that you guys can see me because I was a little nervous. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of seasonings to this. I know, how dare he go to work and make money? All right, we're gonna do some garlic powder and some onion powder. Where is my onion powder? It's right here. I guess I didn't open it yet. Keep moving that. Yeah, oh my god, I can't stand when I'm cooking and I have 1,000 dishes. They need pull tabs on these. Like, what the fuck? There we go. I know. Sometimes it does, but I'm pretty conscious about my cooking and not letting it get to that point and get that crazy. I also do dishes on stream and I don't care. Like, I know none of my friends here really care if I'm doing dishes on stream. Buddy Holly. I'll put that down there. All right, let's do a little bit of pepper and some salt. Season your stuff. All right, I don't want a lot of pepper. I just want a little bit of pepper. Just a teensy tiny bit of sea salt. Good morning, Swan. How are you? Also, MC, I saw you in there and I apologize. I did not say hello. I did not say hello to everybody. So if I did not say hello to you, I am saying hello to you now. I'm so sorry. I make a ton of dirty dishes, so whenever I cook, partially why I eat out so much. Yo, same. I also just really like to eat out, which is a problem. Okay, our eggs are done. I love making scrambled eggs because they're literally the easiest thing to make. So now I'm just going to do that much. We're gonna add a little bit of cheese. I don't care about that. So again, this is kind of my meal prep, so I'm just like very loosey-gooseying this right now. Okay. Put that to the side. We might still need that. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of cheese. And I will add more eggs to this towards the middle of the week, but right now it's fine. So what kind of cheese do I got in here, guys? Oh, we'll do sharp cheddar. It's already open. So we're doing Meal Prep Monday. And what we've got going on today, now I could warm this up in the oven and warm up that cheese, but I really don't care that much. So for Meal Prep Monday today, guys, we've got our breakfast bowls. And what the breakfast bowl consists of is we've got egg. So we've got egg for our protein with a little bit of cheese for our protein. We also, I know she's a nosy little baby. You nosy little baby. We've got some hash browns to keep things yummy and delicious. And we've also got, for veggies, we have peppers, onions, and spinach. And what I like to do with my breakfast bowls, because this is what I'll make, is I just like to, I don't usually add the hash brown, but today I decided to, and I just kind of give it all like a little bit of a mix and kind of crush it all together like that. Oh, she's always trying to steal, you know? Aren't you? Can't see her when she's on that side. So there's our breakfast bowls for the morning. We're also we're prepping now for our queso mac and cheese. 10 out of 10. So, again, I'm adding veggies. And for the veggies that we're adding to our mac and cheese, which I know you guys think is probably crazy, we're doing peppers and onions again. One, because they're cheap and easy, but two, because it's what I've got. Okay. So I'm just gonna add that. We're only gonna do one onion, but I am gonna probably do maybe 2 peppers. Well, I hope you're doing well, Swan. How are the kiddos? Obviously, I doubt that you guys have, yeah, these ones are small, so we'll use 2. I had to go blow my nose again. I'll be right back. You guys can look at Nora if she stays there. Monday morning. Oh, she didn't decide to stay? How rude of her. Gotta wash those hands, guys. It's almost midnight. Where are you from? I'm over here on in New York. So you have today, they have today off? Why do they have today off? You have a hockey game to go this afternoon? That's kind of cool. Man, all of the peppers we've been getting have had baby peppers inside of them. How weird. From Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Ooh. You're the first person I have ever met from Malaysia. Malaysia. I am from New York. Not New York City, though. A lot of people have that misconception about people when they say they're from New York. There's millions and millions of people in fucking New York City. So, you know, honestly, it does not surprise me that people think that all New Yorkers live in the city. Common misconception. Oh, what kind of holiday do you guys have in Canada? Oh, it's Heritage Day? We have President's Day, although PK does not have today off, but I did. So, of course, naturally, I am going to stream later. I wanted to sleep in so bad today. I was like, PK, I'll wake up with you if you really want me to, but I'm like, I really want to sleep in. So he's like, no worries. I'll make my own lunch. And I'm like, damn, you're so good. So he's not getting any of our meal prep today. Sandwich between Thailand and Singapore. You know what, though? It's funny that you say that. Our friend Jazzy just moved to Thailand. And I couldn't be happier for her. And it's going to be a while since I see her because, you know, you guys' time difference. Which makes me really sad. But I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. She used to be on the East Coast with me, so it was easy to find times to hang out, you know? I know, time zones are so freaking annoying. And time itself is just a weird concept. Alright, we got some orange, we got some yellow, we're gonna get some red. I almost said purple. This is not purple, this is red. Look at us, Mr. Worldwide. Damn right. You know what? I am so thankful for Twitch because I have met so many amazing people from around the world and I have learned so much. And the one thing that I absolutely love and why I started streaming on Twitch partially is because I am a huge fan of learning about other people's food and culture. And I personally feel that you can learn a lot about a person by what they like to eat and the culture that surrounds just food in general, you know? It's half term where I live in the half term. What do you mean? What does that mean? I know, like, so, like, our friend Bunny lives in the UK. We've got a lot of friends that live across the seas, across the pond, if you will. I have quite a few Aussie friends. But we've also met a ton of people around the United States, and even the cultures around the United States is amazing. It's amazing to see what other people do, like how they all do things differently, you know? I guess so. Everyone is thinking New York is New York City. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense if you think about it. Like, there are, like, it's one of the world's biggest cities with amounts of people. So, like, it does make sense. And I'm never offended when somebody's like, oh, so what's city life? And I'm like, well, I can tell you what the city life is around me. Nothing like New York City. I technically live in a city. Oh, work is really busy. Oh. Yeah, so actually this week, the kids are off from school because of break too. So that would make sense that Swan's kids are not in school. Yeah, it's a week-long break, which actually is kind of helpful to my job because that means that parents are most likely going to be home and answering their phones. So hopefully I will get a shit ton of scheduling done this week because I schedule with parents. I schedule with parents of children with developmental disabilities. And when the kids are home from school, usually the parents are or have more availability to talk. So I get to schedule more, which is great because the more scheduling I get done, the better it looks for me. It's so big. Oh, they do go back tomorrow. Oh, that sucks for them. We have, I think it's considered, is it considered just February break? It could be considered February break. People are calling it spring break. Although I think spring break is in April. But I don't know. Like, I don't have kids. I don't really know, like, all of the terminology. Guys, this is so good. Oh, really? You've never seen another food streamer? I love food. So I wouldn't have it any other way. We need to cut up an onion, guys. The nice thing that I like about food streamers, because there are hundreds on this app. One, I'm biased, but the food and drink community is one of the best communities out there. Hands down. A lot of us know a lot of each other. They're very accepting of, I personally think, all different types of cultures and stuff because it's food. And it's something that you can bond over with people no matter where you're from. That's why I love the food and drink community. It helps though that most of the food and drink community, I can't speak for all, I've never seen everybody, but most of the food and drink community are literally the most nice and awesome people I have ever met in my life. I'm definitely more of the, like, one of the more raunchy food and drink streamers. I swear a lot more. I'm not family friendly. But a lot of food and drink streamers on this app are very family friendly, and I love that. Just not me. Well, I'm so glad that I could take your food streaming virginity. That makes me very happy. Not really. That sounded bad. But I'm very happy to be your first here. And again, I love to cook. I mean, I love to do a lot of different things. We don't just cook here. I also do crafts. So every Sunday, we've been into macrame, so that's what I've been doing. And guys, if you look at !coffee, I am now selling the crafts that we make on stream. And I will do commissions. I gotta work the commissions page up, but I am doing commissions for different types of macrame stuff if somebody's interested. Now, baby, just bear me out. All right, we got our onions and peppers prepped. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, I will actually show you some of the stuff that I make so you can see. Go grab it. I also like to do things chill, like color and stuff like that, but macrame is definitely my go-to lately. So let me go grab that. Okay. Dish, dish, dish. Dish. Now, I have made a lot more than just this, but a lot of things I give away as gifts. So we have cute little lanyard for like your keys and everything. I also just have like keychains, which I haven't put out yet, but we just have plain keychains if you want to put that on your keys. We have little coin purses. This is my all-time favorite thing to make, is like a little coin purse. And you can attach your key ring if you want to it. This is a water bottle holder. So let me show you guys how this looks. This was actually really fun to make. And this can fit an extra large cup without a handle. So this is my water bottle holder. So this is the an orange and black one. We do have a plain brown one that I made. You bought the lanyard wristlet. Yes, did you get it yet? It should have been delivered, Gabster. So yeah, those are some of the things that we have that I am selling. Oh, I thought it arrived already. Yes, I love to do crafts. Also, well, I hope it does get to you tomorrow. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Also, if any of these recipes, we are a healthy food streamer. So if any of these recipes look good to you, they're all already on the Discord. You guys can already go and see them. You can check out past recipes if you want. Already on there. Oh, really? Crochet hats? That's cool, though. I've never crocheted. Those are macrame. All right, I'm going to open up my queso mac. Okay. All right, guy. I don't care about your... I want a froggy hat. Okay. So, first things first, I'm just gonna drizzle our onions and peppers that I cut up. You guys see them? I'm just gonna drizzle them with some olive oil. I put this on parchment paper and I'm just gonna give it a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. Just a pinch, nothing more. And we're gonna do a little bit of pepper, because we're gonna put a lot of the seasonings on with our crock pot, so I'm not worried about it. You could also put these on the stovetop if you want to cook, but I'm gonna cook them in the oven. So I'm gonna turn the oven back on. I don't know how long heat. 400 for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm just gonna already pop them back in there. 20 minutes. All right, so this is a crock pot dish, which I love crock pot dishes. They're just so much easier. So I love this crock pot because actually this crock pot can go into both the oven and the stovetop. So I could have put all of them in there, but I wanted to prep my other ingredients, so that's why I used a different sheet pan. All right, we need chicken. Now, I don't usually cook or eat chicken all that much. Damn it. I don't want to use all of this chicken. Why did I put this in the... It's so hard to just de-thaw a portion of the chicken. We're gonna do that though. We're gonna try. I don't need a lot of chicken. I just need like a couple pieces. I'm doing this really ghetto, guys. Here, I'll turn on the other cam. Hubby made pulled pork yesterday with the homemade barbecue sauce. Fuck yeah. I honestly don't think I could crochet. I've tried crocheting in the past. It's not really my thing. But I could try to macrame a hat. So I'm literally just rinsing this with hot water to try to de-thaw it. Because my dumbass did not keep this out when I said to myself, keep out the chicken, you're gonna need it. To myself. And I still did not. Well, what I'm probably gonna have to do is use up all of this chicken, which I don't like doing all of that. Let's see here. Nope. Still so frozen in the middle. This is the most ghetto way to do this. Where was your mom? Oh, God. This is so ghetto. This is not working. I'm gonna have to just cook all of this chicken now. Because this is not working. Damn it. I did not want to do that. Because you cannot de-thaw and then re-put in after you've de-thawed. Especially if you de-thaw it in like somewhere like the microwave, which is where I'm going to have to de-thaw this. That really sucks. I do not want to use all this chicken. Okay. Okay. Let's finish our breakfast here. We're also going to be making lunch. Which, now that I think about it, I don't know what veggies I'm going to use for lunch. We can do carrots. I guess I have one more pepper we can use. I don't want onion. Because we're making ramen, guys. I'm trying to think of what other veggies I have. Okay. We're gonna problem solve. We're gonna still try. Because what I'll do is I'll try to just de-thaw this one piece out that I'm trying to de-thaw, and then I'll keep the rest in the fridge. It's just like ruining the chicken right now, which is so strange. It's like just a brick. So in the oven, we're roasting some peppers and onions to put into our queso mac and cheese. That is what we are making next. Can I get any of it? Nope. I'm about to say fuck it to chicken. Or just go to the store and get more chicken. Okay. Yes! So I want chicken in my mac and cheese to add protein. There's other ways that I can get protein for sure, but this is how I wanted to get protein. Oh god. This is so ghetto. Okay, here we go. So the chicken is gonna look a little funky because obviously I am like ghetto-y doing this right now, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Right? We're okay. Oh god. It's like almost there. Another man. I also don't really like washing my chicken. It's not the best for salmonella purposes. So guys, don't do this. Just properly defall your fucking chicken. Because honestly, this can cause a lot of salmonella problems. So you'll want to make sure whatever is in your sink, you'll want to wash thoroughly. Homemade is always the best. Although, you know, it's like, I don't really mind using takeout. Alright, guys. Will this chicken pull apart? Probably not. Hey, hey. Did you actually bubble wrap your toe? If you did, that's fucking awesome. It's very chill. Oh, I'm glad. This is like my worst case scenario that's happened right now. I'm usually not this. I mean, no, I am typically very disorganized. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. Alright, we're probably gonna knife this out. Nora? No, no. So I am gonna take this whole chicken out here in a second, but because I don't want... There we go. There we go. Because I'm getting chicken... This is the most unsanitary thing ever. Don't do this, guys. There we go. Okay. That chicken looks ghetto right now, but that's a-okay. So now I am gonna take this chicken out because I don't want it just in there. So let's do this. I am going to put this in a Ziploc baggie. Alright, before I put this in a Ziploc baggie, we're gonna put that in there. I need to wash my hands. Wow, what a mess I have caused. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there, I promise. Okay. 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 I have clean hands. Here's a giant Ziploc baggie. We're gonna put these into a giant Ziploc baggie. And wash our hands again. Nora, I need you to get out of the way, please. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I promise. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when you're ghetto here. Okay, we're good. Put that in the fridge. All right, we're back. We're back and better than ever, guys. We're back and better than ever. I wouldn't say better than ever, but we're back. I'm just gonna make sure I have... That would have been very bad. I am just washing my knife really quick. We're going to use this knife for our chicken. And I'm only washing it because I wasn't sure if I got the handle all dirty. Okay, we're gonna do our best to cube this. This is why I don't really use chicken and stuff often, is because I really don't like... I don't like the whole... everything about chicken. Alright, we're gonna wash everything really quick. And then, well, let's see, how much time do I have left on my... We're good. We're doing good. Okay, I'm gonna put that downstairs. I don't wanna fly away. You're finally eating breakfast. Damn, that's late. What's on the breakfast menu? I have not drank coffee in a hot minute. I've really been into my matcha teas lately. And that is what I have been drinking a lot of. I don't wanna fly away. Okay. Okay, guys. Hi. We're getting there. I'm just cleaning up some stuff so, like, it's not Salmonella Central over here. Do you like matcha? What kind of matcha do you like? Do you just like it plain? I like mine in oat milk. And actually, we might make some matcha today. Get away, yeah. Alright, we'll do a deep clean of the sink afterwards, after I'm done. Okay, guys. Okay. I am just going to quickly wipe down my area here with some vinegar. And then we're gonna finally finish up our, this is how I clean. I clean with vinegar. I like it. It's a good sanitary moment. Okay, very good. All right. Now that for the most part we're clean, we've got our chicken in there. We don't have a lot of chicken because, again, is what it is. We really don't have enough chicken. Let's try to get more. Y'all are probably like, this bitch is crazy. Well, we are. It's fine. So here's what I'm gonna do, is I am going to take this frozen fucking chicken and cut it again. I'm not waiting for it to de-thaw out. We're just gonna cut it frozen. There we go. And he likes to shoot his gun. Okay, now this can actually go in the freezer because that part was not even partially de-thawed. We're good. Okay. You like both? Mine is a matcha latte. What do you like in your lattes? I like to do, okay, this is gonna be sounding weird, but for my matcha lattes, Kelty Creep! Oh yeah, she's always looking for a scrap. She gets plenty of food, trust me. There we go. I like in my matcha, I like to do maple syrup, like you know how like you can do like vanilla or like a caramel syrup. They make like a maple syrup, but it's not just like normal maple syrup. That's pretty good. And I like to do that. All right. So this should be more chicken. This should be better. Perfect. It is Nirvana and it's Ozbor. Sorry, I was not paying attention when you asked or else I would have answered. I apologize. That was my B. I feel like we're being treated Monday BB. It is a very chill but not chill Monday. I've got a lot of plans for today, guys. So after I'm done streaming, my goal is to, after I'm done streaming, I really want to listen to my book and get some maybe cleaning downstairs. All right. Ooh, our onions burnt a little bit, but we'll just scoop those out. Let's see. Is my alarm gonna go off? All right, we got some burnt pieces, so I'm just gonna scoop those out really quick. Wow, we're doing a lot of fails today, guys. It's fine. The rest is looking pretty good. We're good. Parkour! You're gonna add maple syrup? Hell yeah. What book am I reading? So I'm gonna be starting the new Sarah J. Maas Crescent Moon? Is it called Crescent Moon? I think it's called wait, we don't need to plug that in right yet. The Crescent Moon series? My goal for today is don't die. You know what? That is the perfect goal. And I'm proud that that is your goal. That should be our goal every day, right? Okay. What is I just about to do? Oh, I need enchilada sauce. Oh, PK gave me the wrong enchilada sauce. Oh. Huh. Huh. Isn't that funny? This is why we don't let PK go to the grocery store. There's like no failure, just happy accidents. Exactly. No failures allowed. Is that a popular thing? The thing I'm reading? Yes, it's a very popular book. Highly recommend. I haven't started yet though. Janet, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? All right. PK has a crescent moon. How's the weather? It's freezing. Today is like, I don't know. So PK got me salsa verde. I asked for enchilada sauce. But you know what? This will be fine. Actually, I don't know if this is going to be fine. Did he get me? Oh, PK. No. You know what? We'll just... I don't really know if I want to use salsa verde for this recipe because it's a queso mac. You kind of need red enchilada sauce. Which let's see. Did I put the right thing on there for him? Because if I fucked up, I'm gonna own up to it. I just put enchilada sauce. PK does think that this is enchilada sauce. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. All right, so what we're doing is I'm putting some of the salsa verde on this. It's fine. I'm doing probably about half right now. It's okay. He doesn't know. It's okay. But all of the people that just came in, how are we all doing? How was your weekend? Did anybody have a fun, delicious weekend? I will tell my story again of what happened over the weekend if you guys want to hear it. Just a snowy day, another snowy day up there? Hey. I mean, it's cold and there's snow, but there's not a lot of snow here. All right. We're gonna do a can of green chilies. I'm gonna do 2 cans of these because they might... What is going on? Why is this not piercing through? My store only has the tiny cans for some reason. It's not puncturing. Save PK. Listen, he's not here, so he'll get it later. I'm so surprised the fire alarm didn't go off, guys. Because I did really burn those. Okay, finally. We're going to put these whole cans in there. Just add paprika and some chili powder. Yeah, well, we're going to add all of our ingredients that we normally use when I... Okay, so... Our relatives near you are bitching about the snow. Why? Here's my thing, okay, guys? I don't understand people that bitch about the season when you full well know this is what happens. Like, if you live in New York, it snows. It snows in New York, guys. Newsflash. I know, crazy. Who would have thought? So, like, don't be mad when it does the thing that it's supposed to do. No, these ones aren't normal. They usually come in big cans, but my store sells, like, the most random stuff. All right, so we used 2 of these. We're going to do a whole can of fire roasted tomatoes. So this is like a normal can size. Good morning, Maddie. How are you? Did you just wake up? Now, I'm not going to drain them. I'm going to just put the can of tomatoes right on in there, so we're good. Perfect. These are fire roasted tomatoes. So they're going to be yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. I just poop in the snow. Turn that frown upside brown. I'm surprised about the weather in Ohio. We used to have huge snowstorms. Lately, it's been warm all through January. I know. So that's actually what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. That is very unusual because we have had, we already have fire roasted, so do some pepper. It's been just such an unusual winter, and it does make me sad because I'm a hiker and I like winter hiking, but we've basically had mud season all throughout winter. We've had like 2, maybe 3 good weekends of hiking for winter, and I only got out once. Hey. Alrighty. So I'm adding some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. We're going to do not a lot. We're going to do a little bit of salt and some pepper. I'm doing a pretty good amount of pepper. We're going to do some salt. I'm a big seasoner, so this is what I do, but I don't do a ton of salt, especially when I'm using other things that could have salt in there, like the chilies, the tomatoes, our salsa verde does. All right, and then we're going to add our veggies that we cooked right on in there. And we're going to give them a good ass mix. Now, I always cook on a parchment paper or parchment, reusable parchment, silicone mat. I should say silicone mat. Because I just personally feel that that is, one, way easier to clean, but also because then you don't get a lot of those burnt pieces onto your, pan. You have no school. I have no work because of President's Day. Unfortunately, though, PK does still have to work today. I love the fact that you don't wear shoes indoor. I always see that on TV. They wear shoes indoor. Oh, hell no. If you're seeing any type of footwear on my foot, it's a slipper. Or like okay, this is going to seem really weird. Me and PK are very anal about no shoes inside. Like to the point, like all of our in-laws and stuff, they all walk around in their houses with shoes on. And that's how I grew up. To be completely honest, I was allowed to walk around with my shoes on and everything like that. But since working in the medical field, that is the most unsanitary thing you could ever fucking do. And so I don't. All right, so this is going to cook on, it said high for, what did he say, 2 to 3 hours? I'm going to cook it on high for about 4 hours because I still have frozen chicken in here. So I'm going to just go and put this on a high heat for about 4 hours. Typically, I like to cook things low and slow, especially in the crock pot. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll do like a high or a low setting for 6 to 8 hours. But because I'm starting later than normal today, we'll do 4.5 and at high. So that's what we're going to do. Perfect. Oh, for music? Yeah, I love this type of music. I feel like you were born around the same time as me. Oh yeah, so yes, I am 30. I could never wear shoes inside. I know, like I just think that's the most unsanitary thing ever. So once the chicken is cooked, we're gonna add pasta. I'm actually gonna cook the pasta now and we're gonna get our queso sauce prepped. So that is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put this in the sink. Perfect. Okay. Would I love the way to be part of the way? All right, so that's gonna cook. We're gonna cook that good, nice and good. So now I am going to blend up some sauce. So how I'm doing that is I'm actually going to do this in I don't know if this is gonna be big enough because I kind of need a lot. So maybe we'll use I hate to use the actual blender because yeah, we'll just use this. I'll just put it in a bowl if I need to separate it out. I agree. I'm a huge 90s fan. Okay, so we're gonna use cottage cheese. I know, don't kill me. Don't come for me, guys. So I have some cottage cheese that we used the other week. Should still be good. Yep. We're gonna use all the rest of this, and I'm gonna put it right on in here. Trust me, when you blend up cottage cheese, you cannot tell. You can also use Greek yogurt if you want. I just want to use up my cottage cheese, so this is what we're using. This is a great way to get in that extra protein. Cheese has protein, but when you have it in different forms, it can have more. So when you take cheese, cottage cheese, stuff like that, the whey protein in it is from the milk is how you get protein. And cheese, especially when it's made in yogurt and cottage cheese, has a tendency to blend that whey in. So it has a little bit more. Yes, a lot of people dislike cottage cheese. I don't like the texture of cottage cheese, but I don't mind the taste of it. Yeah, I like 2000s. I mean, I'm really not too picky with music. So to kind of get a smoother consistency, I'm just going to blend this a little bit with the immersion blender. Now we're also going to need cream cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, and I want those to be melted. So what I'm going to do is, oops, there are so many ways that you can melt cheese. I am actually going to do it over the stove. Actually, I'm just going to do it in the microwave. So we're going to melt. Okay. You can make a whole roux if you want. I'm not going to make a roux. We're just going to blend a bunch of cheeses together. You don't like cheese? Oh, well, you're not going to like mac and cheese then. This is not my typical mac and cheese recipe. If I'm making a typical mac and cheese recipe, it will not be this. I don't usually do, I'm not going to do a whole stick of cream cheese. We're going to do half. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I am going to shred up some other cheese and melt it. So we'll do half a stick, a little more than half, but that's okay. I'm going to melt that so it gets kind of like liquidy. I don't want it to be too liquidy, but, and then we're going to grate some cheese. Keep that out for a second. Now, if you were smart, you could have already taken out your cheese and kept it at room temperature, and that would have been better, but I did not. So I'm going to do about 30 seconds, check it. I know, this is a very high dairy situation here. Oh, hell yeah. My cats and dogs love to get in the way. They love it. All right. So, is this warm enough? Yeah. I'm just going to pop this right on in there. Oh yeah, these nosy fuckers. You know it. You what? All right. Okay. So my worry is that this is not going to be big enough, but we're going to keep going for now. I am going to add just a little bit of milk. I make all my milk homemade. So this is homemade oat milk. Recipe is already on Discord. You just got to scroll up a little bit. I do. I have 2 cats. I have 2 cats and a dog. All right, so we're just going to add some milk. Kind of blend this upward. Yep, I have 2 cats. Now the 2 cats are siblings. Like, have they ever jumped? Oh, yeah. They jump up on the counters all the time. They get in. All right, we're smoothing out the way I like it. Okay. Now we're going to do some cheese, or cheddar cheese. I'm going to keep the milk out, and we might need more milk. Yeah, so Popo is the one that's out right now, which you can't see, but he might show himself here in a second. He's the bastard that always fucks up my streams. But he's a cutie patootie. He's a lovely. My girl cat Penny, she's sunbathing right now. She doesn't really come out too much. If she thinks I'm talking to somebody, she's not going to come out. She doesn't like strangers. She's very good with stranger danger. She's not a fan. She'll run and hide. But yeah, she's sunbathing right now, so she does not give a shit about anybody or anything right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just shred the cheese up into this. Yes, Nora, mommy will give you some cheese. Mommy will pay you the cheese tax. Don't worry. So yeah, I'm standing over here because I have a dog standing in my fucking way. Now, I prefer to grate my own cheese when it comes to, like, making mac and cheese, but you can do whatever you want. Oh, yeah, Miss Nora's helping mommy. She's like, you better give me some of that cheese. I don't care about what you're doing right now. I will give you some cheese. Don't worry. Those sad little puppy eyes. Meanwhile, Poe is thinking about going up on the counter over there and getting towards my crock pot. Oh, yeah. We got to pay the cheese tax. Guys, this is not good for my neck. If you don't know, like, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I hurt my neck over the weekend. Well, last week, but it still is not completely healed. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep grinding. Poe, what are you doing? You want to go on the fridge? Okay. Go ahead. He likes to go on top of the fridge. I let him. I have baby locks now on my freezer, so he doesn't open up my freezer. I did Pilates. So I kid you not, I was literally doing Pilates. I have a cheese shredder that I could use. I'm just don't want to dirty 1,000 dishes, and those are hard to clean. So we're getting kind of warm, so I'm going to roll up these bad boys. Yeah, so I did Pilates. Look at me trying to be healthy. And I effed up my neck pretty bad. Well, not really my neck. I actually pulled a muscle in my back. Oh, here comes Poe, guys. So this is a prime example. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Why don't you look at the camera? Oh. Say hello. Hello. He's going to be so pissed that I just picked him up. So he's going to go rage in a second. Yeah, pose like, fuck you, bitch. I'm out of here. Can't believe you just did that to me. I can't believe you just embarrassed me in front of all your friends. I was drunk and took a face-forward dive into the ground 5 feet. Oh my god! No, don't be scared. I hurt my shoulder blade because I did a move improperly. Oh, I know. He's a chonker. They're actually pretty good size. They're actually pretty normal. Yeah, I love Pilates, and I used to do Pilates all the time. I did a move incorrectly, and when I was doing it, it kind of felt wrong, and I'm like, ugh, this doesn't feel right. Like, I don't think I'm doing this right. And sure as shit, I was not doing that move wrong. So if something feels out of, like, not right, go with your gut and say it's not right and try to change your position. And if you're going to a class, the nice thing is there's other people there that will help you. Now, I am going to do quite a bit of this cheese. Not the whole stick, but I'm doing about a half a stick of cheese. Oh, I love chunky cats, too. We try to keep all of our animals in that sweet spot of what they're supposed to be weighing. We want them to stay healthy for a long time. And I am pretty anal about what they eat. Also, Nora has a very sensitive stomach, so she doesn't just get treats all the time. It's why I don't have a treat counter. A lot of people kind of get upset about that too. And I'm like, bro, if I were to give Nora treats like some streamers do with their dogs, I would be taking her to the vet all the fucking time. I have to make sure, like, I watch every ingredient. Like, she's got a very strict diet. But she can add cheese. You can add cheese. I'll give you a little cheese right now. Here you go. That was kind of a lot of cheese. That's okay. You can have the whole thing because you're a good girl. There's a big piece of cheese, huh? Nose is running again. I don't know why my nose is so runny today. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to transfer this into a bigger bowl. Because, or like... Okay, so this should be good for right now. Let's melt this off. No more cheese text. You already got some. My neighbor's dogs are outside. They bark all of the time. All right, so I'm just gonna melt this down just a little bit. All right, let's put this away. She's a good girl. She also does not eat things unless I give it to her or tell her she can. So if something falls on the floor, I mean, for the most part, she will sometimes. What's the matter, Penny? What's the matter? She's looking at me like, mommy, help. What do you need help with? There we go. Perfect. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Melty cheese. All right, let's try to put this in there. I'm actually probably going to use the majority of that other cheese in the top to like top it off with more cheese. Whoops. That's okay, it's just gonna play again. There we go. And yes, I do want the grease from the cheese. Keep all that. Perfect. This is gonna melt up nice. Okay. Okay. Now put whatever cheeses you like in your mac and cheese. Here we go. We're getting through the part. What are your top 5 90s alternative rock songs? Oh, fuck. That's a really hard question. I'm a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. So probably... Can I do bands? I don't know if I could do songs. For bands, I gotta put Nirvana. Obviously. We gotta do Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I do like... Oh, man, this is really hard. I don't know. I'm a huge 90s fan. I love me a good Alanis Morissette. Oh, I love Alanis Morissette. What is your guys' favorite music, though? Everybody kind of knows my musical taste. I like everything, though. Honestly, I do like me a good ratchet playlist. I do like a little bit of pop. We're going to add a little bit of garlic onion powder into this. The salsa verde needs to go in there, too. It's just not going to fit. So we're going to do... I'm going to do some cayenne pepper, just a little bit. We're going to do... I'm not going to add any salt. This guy adds salt to his cheese. I don't. I think cheese is already salty enough. Plus, we added salt earlier. I also, like... Whoop. There we go. I think we're good. I like a good ratchet playlist. Yeah, ghetto and ratchet. That's us around here. All right, we're pretty smooth. I do want to add... Okay, he adds more milk and the enchilada sauce. I really wish this was just a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Because can I fit this? I'm going to probably regret this. You will, my sweet angel. Okay. Okay. This might be scary. We're at the brim right now, guys. Literally at the brim. I have old lady aesthetic. Okay, guys. So let me explain my aesthetic. I'm old lady aesthetic with a ratchet ghetto playlist. We go to Soundgarden. Oh, Stone Temple Pilots and Smashing Pumpkins. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, well, yeah, we got to add a little bit of pop in there, too. I mean, honestly, we got to add a little bit of Britney Spears. Backstreet Boys was my ish back then, so I guess I can do that. They're just not really my ish now. Okay. Trust, she fucking hates me. All right, let's take that out. This tastes so good. We're really dripping though. Sorry guys, I'm paying super hell of attention to my stuff here. Okay, we should be good. Okay, I think I might grate up a little bit more cheese to put on top. I don't know. I don't think it really needs it. Now mine is not gonna look like the creamy like cheese look, like the orange cheese look, because I did not have red enchilada sauce. But we're going to put this whole thing of cheese into our mac and cheese once it's ready. Okay. I got to go on a BRB really quick. I got to go be a hoe again. Smashing pumpkins are really the shit, man. All right, I'm back. Sorry, my nose has been running really bad today for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like it's dusty in here. She fucking hates me. I love that song. I'm not the biggest, okay, like, hot take, I'm not the biggest Godsmack fan. I have seen them a few times play in concert. And don't get me wrong, I like them. They're just not my thing. That ghetto bar is spoopy, though. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Again, that side of town is just really not an okay side of town. But yeah, if you were not here for my story, me and my husband were very close to getting drugged over the weekend. We didn't, luckily. Obviously, we're here. That would have been a really bad situation. Who knows what his motive was, if that was really drugs that he was trying to give us? You know what I mean? Like, stay safe, kids. Don't drink. Red Bean, how are you? Oh, okay. Is this like a code? Are we coding now? All right, so here's our cheese that we're going to add to our mac and cheese. I do need to make the pasta, which I am going to do right now. We're going to just do some pasta here, guys. We'll use this. So I don't want to do a ton of pasta, but we are going to do quite a bit. Oh. So let's get this boiling. High heat, very good. We are also, I hate storing cheese. Do I have small bags? I only have the gallon bags. All right, aluminum foil it goes, because I'm not using a reusable one. My husband, he's a music connoisseur, and he like literally knows like every like band there is to know and stuff. I wish he was here right now. He would be able to tell me what I like, because I'm always like, oh, I like this song, and he's like, oh, okay, I know what song this is. And then he tells me what it is later on when I tell him, hey, I like this song. What was the song I said I liked? I'm really bad with names, though, so that's me. All right, let's get some of this cleaned off here. All right, so my thing is like I was going to do homemade ramen for lunches this week, which I still can, but my problem is I don't have a lot of veggies. We guess we can still do carrots. They will move. Okay. We'll Let's clean my space here. So, okay. So when you make ramen, right? And you're doing homemade ramen, it's pretty easy. It's really easy, actually. And this is why I like doing it for lunch. So if you have yourselves, like, you can do it in some mason jars, in some, like, Tupperware, you know. My bun sent that. Oh, damn. Giving me a little booty message. A booty call, quite literally. My MySpace profile song. Oh boy, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I liked at the time that I had MySpace. I was a kid, like a kid. I mean, I was a kid. Like I was young when I had MySpace, and for a long time I had to hide it from my parents. I was probably a Disney freak. Like I probably was one of those kids that had like a fucking Disney song. No, I probably had some ghetto ass songs too. I know My Humps was probably one of them, but I can't remember. Oh, my Zephyr. Okay, that's going. But like, I honestly wish I could tell you. I honestly wish I could tell you. So this is our queso that we made. I'm just going to go put it in the fridge really quick, because we're going to add that afterwards, after a little bit. So now we need to make our ramen. Ooh. And I don't really have that many jars to use for ramen. Let's see, where to use these, I suppose. These ones are kind of small though. I thought I had my big ones. Yeah, I suppose it'll fit in here. Just gonna clean them out a little bit. What was your guys's? This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's correct. My Spotify knows I'm obsessed with Red Hot Chili Peppers. Let's see if these ones are going to be big enough, because I have a shit ton of these, but I feel like the opening is too small. Let's see here, guys. I mean, maybe. It's like the same. It's just thinner. These might be too thin. I feel like this is too thin. I need like a wider mouth. I need a bigger house. That's what I need, because guys, I don't have room for anything. Okay. A Black Eyed Peas, hell yeah, you know it. Oh, and you want to know why I picked Bye Nugget, I love you. Kisses. Have a good day, sweetheart. What my MySpace was at the time, it was a weird remix of Mad World that had a way more street level beat. Oh my gosh, MySpace. But did you guys pick your like what was it, MySpace 5 or 10? And did your friends get psycho like mine because they got pissed that I didn't add them? I really didn't have a lot of friends, so I was like, I'm not doing it. All right, guys. So we are going to do... do I want beef or chicken flavor? Let's do chicken. Whoops. Bring out past the breaker. Watch the world die. This is Everclear. I went and saw Everclear. They were really good. I have so much chocolate chips. They're flying all over the goddamn place. It's literally what fell was all my chocolate chips. I have a problem. Base. Yeah, we'll do chicken. Oh wait, we like to keep that open. I don't even think I opened this. I did not. I didn't give a shit what people thought of me on MySpace was out. I did. I was one of those kids that did care. 1 teaspoon is a serving. Okay. I'm not going to do a whole teaspoon. We are going to add a little bit here. So I'm doing chicken ramen. So I'm adding a chicken bouillon. If you have bouillon cubes, just cut them up. Bouillon cubes. All right. So we got that. We're going to add a little bit of soy sauce. Low sodium soy sauce. I'm kind of just doing a mix of a bunch of shit that I like. This is why ramen is so great. You can add whatever you want. I'm doing some hoisin sauce. Come on. So I add just a little bit of hoisin sauce. You do not need a lot. Say, oh, you don't like my decision? Put your head between your legs. See, I was definitely one of those girls that like was very self-conscious and I wanted people to like me. Okay, I'm not doing a lot. I'm just going to do a little bit of hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce is very salty and very strong. It's also very sugary. 2 tablespoons is the serving size. So we're doing like half a teaspoon. Poe is coming around the corner. Like, I smell like fishy stuff. Poe, you're going to get wet. My hands are wet. I'm going to add just a little bit of oyster sauce. Same deal with this. You do not need a lot. The oyster sauce is so delicious, though, in my opinion. It's that I want to do. Ain't got a thing to prove to you. This is Weezer. Beep, beep. Your head's going to get stuck. Beep, 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 beep. And we're going to add some soy sauce. Yes, Red Beam, have a wonderful day, sweetheart. I know it's late for a lot of you guys. We're doing kind of like a later morning stream today. Okay, I'm going to do just a few things. Okay. This is going to be pretty strong, not going to lie. All right, cool. So I'm just going to give this kind of like a little bit of a mixy mix. Now you can add whatever you want to your ramen. This is what I'm doing. And then once we, like, you don't need to mix it up too much because obviously once you add water, this is all going to solidify together. Great. Jazzy, how are you doing? I was talking about you. I miss you so much. I miss you as if I haven't talked to you. I was saying how, like, your time difference now, I'm worried I'm never going to be able to see you or hear from you. Isn't it really late there or really early in the morning? All right, guys. So we're going to add our pasta. I don't know what kind of pasta I want. Let's do penne or bow ties. Let's do penne. Do the things that I want to do. But yeah, like when MySpace was a thing, I'm going to regret using penne. Oh, okay. It's not super late then. I don't know concept of time, guys. Sawadee Cop. Yes. So Miss Jazzy has moved to, we're going to do that for, I'm going to put a timer on for like, I don't want to overcook my pasta. We'll do 5 minutes. All right, so while we're doing that, guys, we are going to cut up some carrots. This is what I want in my ramen. Now, I want them as shredded carrots, so that's what we're going to do. I'm only prepping 3. I don't want to over prep them, plus I only have 3 jars available right now. So I'm going to peel these really quick. How are the cats settling in? I was so worried about the cats traveling. So guys, let me tell you the story of what happened. I'm going to tell it again. I know some of you guys have already heard it, but I want to tell it again since there's new people. This weekend was fucking insane. So this is a good safety story. So me and my husband, we decided we were going to go and watch a band live that we like. They're a local band. And they were playing at a bar that's not really like the best side of town. It's like kind of a dangerous side of town. But, you know, we're like, all right, cool. Let's go watch them. I'm actually going to grate our carrot. Yes, mommy will give you some. Don't worry. So, whatever. We weren't at the best side of town. It was fine. So, the age range of this bar, and I'm literally kidding you not, age range was 40 to 65. There was like an older. There, like, honestly, there was a lady who was on oxygen there. Like, there was a lot going on, which no shame. No shame. Like, that's totally cool. Like, whatever. We're going to do it over here. So, whatever. There was a guy, we got carded, which we were like, all right, cool. We're getting carded. Like, we are the youngest one in this goddamn fucking thing. She does, and she will get carrots. That's why she's obsessed right now. So yeah, like we went to this bar. This guy was like, yeah, of course you're gonna get carded. You look 12. And we're like, ha ha ha. And I was like, oh wow, what a nice compliment. Like, great, I look young. Whatever. Then he said something else to PK when we were sitting down, and of course we were kind of sitting near him because he was in like the middle of the fucking bar, so like you really couldn't miss him. And he like, we're like push him off, like whatever. Then he comes over to us after we got our beers, and he was like, hey, you want some bath salts? And then proceeds to try to pour whatever is in, or bath salts, sorry, some beer salts, then continues to almost pour said beer salts into PK's beer because he was closer to the guy than I was. I was kind of sitting back, and we're like, no. PK like swatted his hand and was like, no, dude. And I was like, no, thank you. Like, get the fuck away from us. So needless to say, we chugged our beers. We didn't even watch the band, and we ran out of that goddamn place. And before that, yeah, he was trying to drug us. Before we even ran out of that place, some guy that came in, right? Because as we were trying to chug our drinks, which I can't really chug like a normal chug, some guy came in, went over to that guy's table, and he was like, hey man, like talking about drugs, and he had a jacket kind of like mine, and he was opening up his jacket full of drugs. Like a bunch of different types of drugs too. And I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here. So yeah, that was my fun weekend story of how me and PK almost got drugged. Yay. Oh, you did? Hold on. I got to follow you too, sweetheart. I didn't know you were streaming. What kind of things do you stream? I never know when people are streamers. Please go and follow me, or go to my Discord and post when you stream, because that's the only time I ever get notifications. Who did you raid? So sweet. Did you raid Kazan? My naive self would be like, oh, what is beer salts? Yeah, no, that was not. This is why, be safe. Never go to a bar by yourself. I wasn't by myself. I was with PK, but nonetheless, don't go to bars by yourself. All right. Yes, mommy will give you some. Don't worry. So yeah, that was my scary experience this weekend. We also witnessed a car accident before then. great. Yes. Jazzy is a pink girl, that's for sure. Jazzy is also a streamer. She streams she's a variety streamer. She plays a lot of cozy cute games. She also does some coloring. We love Jazzy here. I don't remember how Jazzy, I think Jazzy and we all met from, all right, we're going to do quite a bit of carrot in each one. I think from, Kaylin, who Kazan is good friends with as well. They both do Sims. Yes, from Kaylin. All right, we're going to do more carrot. Yeah, well, that's true. And I have gone to bars by myself, but it is kind of sketchy, especially as a female. Like, I feel like it can be kind of sketchy, but not even just like, don't just go by yourself, because you could be like going with a group of people and they all want to do beer salts. Just like have some sense not to allow people to touch you or do things to your drinks. Get help when you need help. Always have your phone on you charged. Yeah, don't travel to the United States naive. I mean, honestly, anything can happen to anybody at any point in time and anywhere. It's just that, you know, United States does have a tendency to be a little sketchy. Yes, mommy's gonna give you a big chunk. Take me home, take me home. Not that guy. We don't want that guy to touch me. Don't take me home, bro. You haven't? For the better, don't. You can run into situations like... So that... Now, I have gone out and I've had my fair share of scary situations and I've put myself in scary situations. But that by far was probably one of the scariest things that I have witnessed in a long time. And I've never had somebody try to actively... I mean, he did ask. Not gonna lie. He did ask. He didn't just start pouring them. Yes, Miss Nora, you can have some. Whoops. Did you get it? Did it fall under there? Hold on, mommy, get it. Did you get it? Okay. I'm gonna cut up some peppers in this too. You want to just go to Disney? I don't blame you. I'm not a huge Disney fan. Like, I like Disney. But I don't have plans to ever really go again. I went when I was like a little child. But like, that's about it. But there's Disneylands in other places, not just United States. Like, they have, what is the one? There's one in like, what is it? Japan or Korea? No, it can't be Korea. Japan? I don't know. Guys, I don't know where anything is. There's one in London. You could go to London. Skulls! Don't buy women that you meet a drink. A lot of the time you'll get accused of drugging. Well, we almost did get drugged. I mean, you honestly kind of have to be careful. I mean, even as a guy. PK almost got drugged. He's a guy. Japan and China have Disneylands. Oh, they both do. Listen, look at London does too. You could go to London. It's not my family. All right, we'll just cut up some of this and then I'm going to have like leftovers of this, but that's fine. Skulls, how was your weekend? But yeah, that was the story of how me and PK almost got drugged this weekend. So yeah. I mean, honestly though, like, I guess it's all depending on how like you go about it and everything too, you know, like people just have to be worried, you know. And who knows, maybe that guy really had beer salts that were like innocent and like just a normal situation. But not for me, especially since some guy just comes in afterwards and is like trying to like sell drugs. It's like, that didn't make me feel very comfortable at all. I'd always welcome someone from another country in the US. Yes, exactly. Me too. So we've actually had quite a few people um come and stay with us that we have met over the internet, which is kind of scary in a sense, but also not when you know the people. Like Tumbletum, he has come and visited. And same with Foldy. So, and it's nice. Like, there are certain friends that we've met along the way that we would definitely open with warm, open hugs and arms. Yeah. Oh my God, that sounds so cool. Nora, do you want some peppers, baby? Do you want some peppers? Zombie. Hold on, I'm gonna cut you up a big one. Yeah, you want a big pepper? Here, I'll give you half of this one. Here you go. Look at you. You've had a lot. I would love to go to Tokyo. Being a simp at a bar is not a good time. That is true. But your MySpace, Disney? Yes, I know. Right. Better to be safe than sorry. Some girls go for the free drinks. Listen. When I was in my early 20s, I'm in my 30s now. When I was in my early 20s, I had a group of friends that we would always go out together. Go out, hang out, do whatever. Right? But like, and we were wild. Like, we were wild. But I used to get free drinks. So my friend is a lesbian. And she had a huge crush on me, but she knew I was straight. I had a boyfriend at the time, like, whatever. We would go out all of the time together, whatever. And since she knew that I was straight, we would always, like, just have this friend thing where, like, we would make out at bars to get free drinks from guys. I know, terrible. I was a terrible human, guys. Listen. Nobody said I was great. So that's what I used to do to get free drinks. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep these right in here because I am not going to use these yet. So we're going to put them in our fridge when I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, me and her used to make out for free drinks. Well, okay. She admitted to me that she had a crush after we would do that. But yeah, I don't know if it's maybe because I was a good kisser. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a good kisser. I'm not trying to toot my horn in that way. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, of course. And I wouldn't do things for guys or anything. We were just like trying to see. Poe messed with my camera. Now we're dipped. You dip, we dip, we dip. We were just wild kids going out. Whatever. I've puked in my shoes before outside of a bar while I was waiting for my dad to come pick me up. I've got some wild stories, guys. Wild stories. And you want to know the wildest thing is one of my friends at the time. She's not my friend anymore. She's a little too wild for me. Which, okay, like, I've done wild things myself, but my friends were wild. One of my friends, okay, let me tell you a story about my 21st birthday, okay? Shall we? I'll tell you my story about my 21st birthday. So I turned 21. I went out with my closest friends at the time, which none of them are my friends anymore. That's terrible, but whatever. So we went out, me and my sister. I'm a twin sister, so it was me and her 21st birthday. We went. Was somebody telling me that they were going to bed? Got a bottle of water. Oh yes, perfect. Listen, I love to tell stories. You guys will probably hear like the same stories like over and over again, but I have a shit ton of stories in my life. But whatever. So we went out for my 21st birthday, and my friend, we'll call her, I don't want to dox her. So we'll call her Humira. Okay, Humira. So that's a drug, by the way. So, not a fun drug either. It's just like a for insulin type situation. Okay, whatever. So Humira got way too drunk, and she didn't know how to differentiate between taking it too far. You know, those people who, if they're going to go out to drink, they can't just have a couple of drinks. They have to take it all the way, get like blackout, right? That was Humira, okay? She liked to drink. And she drank a lot all of the time. She was slowly becoming an alcoholic. It's kind of why we stopped being friends, stuff like that, whatever. It's fine. She was a great person. Nonetheless, she has changed her life around. She's a better person now. But my birthday is in the middle of a very big touristy time of the year for the town I lived in. So there was a lot of people out for my 21st birthday, because my birthday is July 19th, so the middle of the summer. And there are always cops everywhere down in that downtown scenario. And there are a lot of cops on horses. And my friend Humira decided to, while being belligerently drunk, now mind you, it's my 21st birthday and I'm not nearly as drunk. I'm not trying to get blackout drunk because we're basically taking care of Humira. We're like, Humira, we gotta go. Like, we've gotta get walking. The police, like, I can see them. They're coming down this alleyway we're at, like, in front of this other bar. We gotta go. We gotta peace out. She was like, oh my God, a police officer on a horse. She runs up to the police officer on a horse. This horse could have gotten spooked. Luckily, it wasn't. She runs up to it and she's like, horsey, I want to hug your horse. We're like, Humira, we gotta go. Like, we're gonna get fucking arrested for public intoxication. Yeah, so, whatever. And the guy was like, what's your name, sweetheart? Like, trying to, like, play it as, like, yo, I'm going to fucking take your friend in if she doesn't shut the fuck up. So, whatever. And she's like, telling the cop, here comes Poe. He wants to be a part of the story. She's like telling the cop, listen, bro, look what you've done. It's okay. That was kind of mommy's fault too, not you. But yeah. So she just goes up to it and then she's like, can I ride your horse? And he's like, ma'am, no. We're like, okay, it's time to go. And then luckily I called my dad and he came and picked us up. My dad always picked us up. He was a good dad. So yeah, that was always fun. Okay. Let's sing. All right. So yeah, that was my fun story about the time on my 21st birthday. All right, what else does this bitch do? Oh, you know what? We could do some ginger. Let's do some ginger. I just like to see what other people put in their ramens. We do want some protein, so you know what? We might do some egg. Okay. So I am going to do a hard-boiled egg. Just get a little bit of protein up in there. Let me wash this. We'll use this. Hang on, let me change my scene. So yeah, Kat wants to be in the camera. Yeah, she always does. I looked up July 19th holidays, and my two favorite are Lasagna Awareness Month and Horseradish Month. I love both of those things. So I think that's pretty damn good. Yeah, so I lived in a touristy town. I don't live in that town anymore. But I lived in a very touristy town, and it was a very popular time of the year because it was like opening season for the thing that happened. I don't want to dox myself, so. But yeah, so there was that. You can have public intoxication if you are like really drunk outside and like disturbing the peace, which she was disturbing the peace. She was annoying this officer's fucking horse. But no, typically, like, if you're at a bar and you're like, but yeah, public intoxication is a thing. if you are disturbing the peace. Honestly, if you're just a drunk person and you're walking home or something, they're not going to arrest you, but... Info. All right, so I'm gonna do some hard-boiled eggs. I think I'll do like 4. PK does not like hard-boiled eggs in his ramen, so he's not gonna want that, but I'm just gonna put them out in there. So I'm only gonna do, I'll just do 5 for the hell of it. Perfect. Let's take a peek at our crock pot dish. It's actually cooking very nicely, I will say. All right, I'm just gonna kind of give it a stir. Perfect. We want that chicken to be nice and cooked. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so basically, most cops won't unless you're, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, as long as you're really not disturbing the peace and not doing anything wrong, you should be fine. But if you are, like, going a little bit insane and, like, yelling at people or, like, pissing your pants or what have you, yeah, you're gonna get arrested for public intoxication. I do want some ginger, but I don't feel like grating it, so I'm not going to. All right, I don't have any other veggies that I can put in there. Maybe, let me see if I have anything in the pantry. I could do corn. We could do some corn. I think I'm gonna do some corn. I have so much pumpkin, guys. We're gonna have to use up this pumpkin that I have. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll do some corn. This is a very interesting ramen. It's fine. Oops. But yeah. I have had people, one of my closest friends has been arrested. Not that one. But one of my closest friends, who's still my friend to this day, she has been arrested for public intoxication once before, maybe multiple times before, I don't know, but once that I know of. And I was there with her when she got arrested. And I was like, bitch, I'm not bailing your ass out. I literally remember saying this to her. I'm like, I'm not bailing your ass out. So you're going to have to call your mom. She's like, don't tell my mom. I'll just do my time and I'll go home. I'm like, all right, cool. That's what she did. She didn't, and I don't know if her mom even knows that that happened. She probably does. All right, so we're gonna get some corn in there. I'm just trying to get like some veggies, you know. So yeah, those are my fun stories about going out around in the town. Perfect. All right, and then I'll save the... Do I have a little one? Do I have a little top? I have a can top. I have a kitty cap top. I'm going to put on this can. It's like, it's almost like cat food. There we have it. I should buy more of those just for like these situations. Let's be honest. All right, so this is our ramen bowl so far that we have. I didn't know police officers or anyone in general outside of the zoo, now I'm thinking about it, riding horses. Yeah, so it's actually a thing of the town I lived in. It was like a very like horsey town. So yeah, they liked their horses. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. 3 days in jail for running my car off an embankment down a hill. Oh. That's scary. Why did you do that? Weren't you terrified? Was it an accident? Or was it on purpose? I mean, I'm assuming it was on purpose considering the fact you got arrested for it, but I don't want to... I don't want to assume. All right, where's my ramen? Where did PK put my ramen? Did he put it downstairs? I'm going to be on a BRB really quick. I just have to go grab some ramen packets. I'm not using the ramen packet in the package. I'm just using the ramen noodles. It's cheaper to buy it that way. My cats are like kind of sitting in a spot where like I'm like, are you like planning something right now? All right, so I'm just gonna take the ramen noodles out of this and put them in here. Again, I don't care about the seasoning packet, and I'm actually just gonna toss it because it's just not good. I don't know if this is gonna fit in there, but we're gonna make it fit. Keldon, I need to know this story. I mean, you don't have to tell me anything. I'm making a mess. It's fine. Guys, it's almost lunchtime. I could make this for my lunch today. Oh, come on. I'm just not gonna put the top on. And then the only other thing you need to do is you just let this sit for 5 minutes with boiling water. Oh, okay. Creating havoc. Listen, honestly, detoxing and getting off of any sort of habit is not easy. I don't care if it's a prescription drug, if it's any other drugs, if it's alcohol. It's never easy, and everybody goes through stuff, and everybody's situation is different. I would never judge somebody for that. I have worked in the medical field for a long fucking time. I have seen so many different people, and the one thing I used to hate, and it's actually why I left my last job, is the judgment. So we live in a lower income town, which there is nothing wrong with that. And if you, no matter where you live, you should never be judged for where you live, what you do, or anything like that. We all have our own journeys, and we all go through things. And so because I lived in a low income town and I worked with doctors who made a lot of money, and half of them didn't even live in that town because of course they lived in the richer neighborhood. But I did. I live in this town. And the one thing I could not stand was the judgment from these doctors and nurse practitioners who thought that they were better than everybody. And when somebody would come in who was withdrawing from drugs, alcohol, prescription drugs even, or anything, it would piss me off. It's like they are still human. They are still deserving of all of the same care as everybody else. And it's like, you know what? You don't know what their life is like. And it's just the judgment. I couldn't take it any longer, and I couldn't work there any longer. My voluntary group season still got judgment. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just like, why are we judging other people for their lifestyle anyway? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, there was a homeless girl that came in. And the doctor I was working with on that day, that was the day I said to myself, I am not working at this place anymore. I cannot work at a place like this anymore. The doctor I was working with, well, she wasn't a doctor. She's a nurse practitioner that I was working with that day, was judging this girl so hard and did not want to give her the level of care that she deserved because she was homeless and she thought she had done that to herself. That was her life choosing. which, like, to an extent, okay, maybe, but she obviously was going through a hard time, and it was like, bro, she still deserves proper care. Like, I don't care if it's the richest person coming into this office or the poorest person coming into the office. They all deserve the same level of respect and care as everybody else. I don't fault people for having a negative mindset, but I do fault you for being ignorant and not... If you are a doctor, nurse practitioner, or anything like that, you have taken an oath to help people. I don't feel that there is any excuse to not help people. And I don't think that there... And I do put full responsibility and fault on that nurse practitioner. And I yelled at her before I left. Now, we still have a good relationship. But I did yell at her, and I was not happy. And I told her that she's part of the reason I'm leaving. And I don't feel bad. Yeah, it's not okay to not give somebody care. I don't care what their situation is. You'll be back in a few? Okay, well, we're almost done. But yeah, and I would never tell somebody like they should feel a certain way or whatever, because whatever. We all grow up in different situations. We all grow up, you know, one way or another. But I just feel that that was wrong. This is a great song. From a champagne supernova. I am making a mess. Sheesh. I don't usually like to use paper towels, but I don't have any of my cleaning rags that I use clean right now. Yeah, I agree. All right, perfect. We're looking pretty good. Okay. So we have made lunch. We have made dinner. Well, dinner is still being made right now. And we're just finishing up boiling these eggs. And yeah, then we're doing pretty good. I would say today was a very successful day. I liked that I could take my time. I loved that we got 2 raids today. That was so kind of Tomp and Kazan. If you guys are not following Tomp or Kazan, you really should. They both are very nice people. I like to bully Tomp. Tomp is actually a professional chef, although he plays video games on stream. He says he cooks on stream, but I have never witnessed it, so I don't think he does, but he doesn't stream enough of cooking to say that he cooks on stream, in my personal opinion. But yes. I've met a few people who are actually shit talkers, but they would never. Yeah, well, that's different too. Tom's a fucking liar. Fuck you, Tom. Just kidding. Tom's not here for me to trash talk him right now. There's very few people that I don't trash talk on here, so. So all of my mods get trash talked. They know it. They signed up for this shit. They didn't actually sign up. I went to them and was like, hey, do you love me? And then they're like, I guess. And I'm like, you want to be my mod? And they're like, sure, okay. Sure, bitch, we'll be your mod. So yeah. All right, these are probably done. Just turn these off. Okay. We're looking good. No, I don't pay my mods. I don't make any money off of this, guys. I lose money streaming. Um, but I don't do this for the money. I know, like, what's the fucking point if you're losing money while you stream? Well, I do it because I love to stream. I love to meet people. I would love to make enough money where I can actually pay my mods and we all didn't have to like work for corporate, but that's not the case. And you know, I think that there's like a really big okay, I guess I'll do it. Like I guess there's like this, well, there is a really high expectation of people to be like this persona on stream and stuff like that, and like these like expectations of people to do this while you stream and do this while you stream and have this while you stream. And my thing is like, okay, fine to an extent, but it's like most people that are doing this either for fun or just a little side gig for paycheck. And the ones that are like really getting paid a lot to stream, the popular ones, I guess, they're like either like they have a community and they don't even care what those people do and stuff, but I feel like the expectation is very high. Which, like, hey, again, I do this for fun. I like this. It keeps me accountable for my healthy habits, which is why I started streaming. And is why I do it. Oh, well, I appreciate that. We get a lot of failures around here with my my failed attempts with certain foods and stuff. But yeah, I just like to have fun. And I feel like if you're streaming and you're not having fun, I don't feel like streaming is probably the thing to do. We've definitely come a long way. When I first started, it was rough out here, man. It was rough. But now we're doing pretty okay, actually. So, I enjoy it. We have this is not my normal streaming schedule right now. I just had today off. Typically, I stream 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time before work on Mondays. And yes, I go right into work after I stream on Mondays. So. So yeah, and then Tuesday nights we stream 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when I get out of work, I come right on right after work. I literally get off at 5 and I'm on at 5. I'm hitting start stream at 5. Or a little after. And then Sundays we stream during the morning. So yeah. It's a fun time. So Sunday mornings are my relaxed stream. I usually start around 9 and we stream till about noon. Depending on if I get frustrated. I know. The thing is like, really, I stream because I try to stay accountable with my eating habits. Has not been working lately with my food intake. I've been eating terribly. And I would say that it is worth it. For me, it was very worth it to stream. It's a way to make friends. I have a hard time making friends out and about, which I think it happens to a lot of people, but also it's like, I don't know. It is very hard for me, so I do like that I've met so many friends with streaming. So yeah. The name of this band, this is Cracker. Song's low. So yeah, guys, let's go to our ending screen. Thank you again so much for all of the new followers. Thank you to Kazan and Tom for your raids. If you're interested in more of this content, follow me. I'm cool sometimes. All right, let's go raid somebody. And thank you for just like overall hanging out with us today. Let's go say hi to somebody. Do you guys want to stay in the food and drink community? We're going to go say hi to Kelly's Cakes, guys. She is awesome. I've only ever lurked in her stream, so she doesn't know who I am. I know, I'm a creep. It's fine. So we're going to go say hi to her. Thank you guys for the new followers. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. We are trying to get to 1,000 goal. So if that's what if you don't mind telling your friends to come hang out with us, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you guys for being here so much. I love you. Make sure you eat something healthy today. Drink some water. Get a fruit or vegetable in. I can't wait to catch anybody who streams. Make sure you're on my Discord so you can tell me when you're actually streaming. But love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Oh, shit. I just minimized myself. Peace out, Girl Scouts.